it like gave me this notification and then still went live, so I don't know. I can't follow what it told me to do. Hi, Baroska. At least I know it's going right. Oh, hi, Deborah. How are you? I know the sun is kind of coming in a lot, but it is sunny and I kind of need it. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Hey, Samantha. Wait, we had a conversation on whether you went by Sam or Samantha. I remember this conversation, I just don't remember the result of it. Hello. Oh, good. I closed the lighter curtain, but I don't really want to close the lower one because I'm kind of like Superman. I need the sun. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Hey, Catherine. How are you guys? Are we all doing some, like, I guess it's Sunday afternoon for me. Are we doing some Sunday crafting? Hi, Alara. Fancy meeting you here. I'm like so cold. Is this ridiculous? I feel like I kept saying that yesterday, like all day too. I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. Finished the first page, yay! Did you go straight into the second page or are you gonna take a break? I have no fuel to keep me warm. Okay, that is true. I'm like colder than normal. I'm always cold, but this is colder than normal and it's challenging. 301 in on the second page now. Nice. They look such little pages. It's definitely not the same as the Heaven and Earth design. You're in North Carolina. Trying to finish the first page in the, yeah, that's good. I will say, I'm trying to drink this. I don't know how it's going yet. Like, the first sip didn't go so well, but I'm trying to pursue this. 3,500 per page, like that's nothing. I mean, it's still sizable, but like, it's still full coverage, but. It's itty bitty compared to Heaven and Earth designs. That was one I did consider doing that because garden and it sounded interesting, but I also felt like I couldn't take on another full coverage like that felt like a regular thing I needed to do. Like I already have other things that are regular. I also have lemonade. I'm trying to decide if mixing the two drinks, like alternating, is a bad idea or not. Guys, this is problematic. I am on. Well, I'm only like 5 minutes on, so there you go. You're deep cleaning your kitchen. Mine needs like regular cleaning. It's got dishes. It's got dirty dishes that I can't touch. So, there's that. Ugh. Yeah. I've got, I don't know how long I have, but until 3:30, so it's one. I have 2.5 hours before I've got stuff to do. I finished the words last night. Nice. I did see your picture of like the ST, whatever you had first posted on Instagram, Jess. I did see that. I'm looking up your picture, Lara. Oh my gosh. It's like not even a finger height. That's crazy. That's so tiny. Ugh. You down there? Please do it. I was just at like church with choir practice afterwards, and there's somebody who likes to bake, and so she often will bring uh, something that she's baked, cook, whatever. Today it was cinnamon rolls, and I was like, I want it. And then somebody else had fudge, and I will say that the fudge scent was worse than the cinnamon roll scent, but it was like once people started eating them, it was kind of overwhelming. I'm like, I need to get out of here. And I kept having to tell Kaylin, like, stop walking closer to me, like, because she was eating one. I'm like, you can eat it, enjoy it for the both of us, but please don't walk near me right now. I know, I was just talking about making cinnamon rolls. I was like, oh, at least Kaylin got one. But I'm like, I don't, I don't trust even trying a bite of it. I'm thinking I will try like a, not, not crackers, but like maybe a kind of cereal, like Life or something like that, that it's got some sweetness to help me, but like still kind of singular flavored, if that makes sense. Is there a word for that? Mono flavoring? I don't know. You're going to Michael's? Well, it sounds like a trip to Michael's is absolutely needed. What I want to know is how come I could handle coffee yesterday, and it wasn't like black coffee or anything like that, because I don't think I could do that. Like it had, I don't remember what it was. Kaylin picked, oh, it was a caramel macchiato. I handled that just fine. Like I had no problems. But like this is like a protein powder and banana that Kaylin made, and she used water, and it's a little rough. Like no child, I want to stay home and work on my projects. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow I need to play for Corral tonight. I don't know how that's gonna go. Hey Rachel, how are you? See, and I'm not sure if it's the protein powder or if it's the banana. Yesterday had the one that I tried yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? Oh, yes, it was, because I was nauseous, and that's where everyone suggested the lemonade. The thing is that last time I was able to have meal replacement shakes. And this, it feels like the same kind of consistency as meal replacement shakes. So that's where I was like, and I could have just protein shakes as well. But this amount is like a day amount. Like that's what it was 3 years ago, was I would drink this throughout the entire day. It's always the protein powder. Oh, about to rock the baby to sleep. Nice. I did sleep better last night. It would be hard to sleep worse than the night before. So thank goodness I slept better. And I honestly attribute that to like all of you. Like the number of messages I got and conversations I've had, going live and having like everybody, it brings to life the you know the phrase, it takes a village. Like it, that's what this has been. Like it has really brought that to life for me. That this is my village, and I'm able to draw from the village when I need to, and that's like invaluable. There's not even there's no words. There's no words to explain. But I try, because sometimes you need to express what's inside on the outside. So, oh, I've never had a village before, so realizing the power of like having people, like not just a few, but like hundreds, is incredible. Completely life-changing. And like no pressure. Like there's no pressure for me to for me to navigate what somebody else isn't telling me, or what, I don't know, it's just free. You feel that in your bones. Yeah. It's just free. And the more that I feel it here is like the more I can place that like outside. Like I can generalize it more. I can behave like that in other places where I'm just me. Hi Joyce, how are you? I'm not sure that I'm gonna get all my stitches in today on this piece, but it'll, yeah, it'll be more than if I hadn't worked on it at all, so. I feel like today should be a day of random topics because, like, emotionally, I'm very, like, I'm still really hurt. But I'm also angry. And I've also recognized that you know how, like, you maybe take a jump off a diving board or something, and you kind of feel like disoriented a little bit until you figure out like which way up is. um like, and the way that you figure out where up is kind of is like you're looking, it's lighter up there, there's something external to kind of help orient you. Hi Tracy, how are you? um like that's kind of what this feels like, is like I've I have healed parts of me that don't rely on other people, like true wholeness. And like it's a journey that I'm far from done with, but I've made progress enough to where like I know it's there. And so what I feel like I'm doing is I'm fighting to find what side is up, like where up is, and like heavily relying on other people to remind me of like the things that I know about myself already, like that that my worth and my value is intrinsic. Like other people aren't the ones who say that. But sometimes I think we need to hear it because we're just lost in like figuring out where up is. Sometimes we're pushed off into the deep end. I know I can, Peroska. Like, that's why I put that message out in the first place. And then, like, all of this. It really has been amazing. And, like, and I think that it helps me maybe gain my feet quicker. Like, I'm very surprised to have hit angry stage today instead of several days from now. I feel like I'll be in like this hurt and angry stage for a while I like process and move forward and everything. But I don't know, like nothing was taken from me except there were some very key things taken from me, but not like not things that are internal to me, if that makes sense. I think that's common is that we have this picture of like it's good only if you feel good. If it's positive, then it's good. Anything negative is wrong. And that's just not right. And it's taken me a long, long time to understand that. Is that like our emotions just are. Like they don't have to be good or bad. They can just be. And they're more likely to like not linger in harmful ways if we just let them be. Like if we say something is bad, then we're probably going to like we're going to hold it in. It's going to make us tighter. It's going to be, you know, I don't know. Like it's going to cause more problems to hold it in rather than just let the emotions exist for however long that they exist. One thing I learned about like emotions and thoughts is that it helps if we look at them like a scene on television. Like the scene happens and then it moves on to another scene. So like our thoughts happen and they don't have to be permanent thoughts, but maybe they are. But they in our emotions, like we go through them and we might cycle back through, but it's not like this completely permanent thing that's unchanging. Another what is it called? A metaphor is like let the monsters ride the bus, where it's like you know, a bus has a route and it has stops, and people get on and people get off as needed. And some are on there for a long time and some are there for a short time. And the driver doesn't tell the passengers, like, I don't like you, you must go now. And so if we just let the monsters ride the bus, they will get off at their stop. You learn new things every day. Yes. Yes. So do I. At least I try to. It's a new phrase for me, too, Peroska. Like, it's not something that I commonly hear. I've really only heard it in one place. Where did this happens at least once every time? Like, where are my scissors? I keep putting them in the not normal place. Whew. I mean, it's not like I moved since the last time I used my scissors. Like, I had cut a thread already, so I'm like, where did I where did I put it? It didn't travel around, literally. Like, it couldn't have gone far. I like that, Jess. Grief and trauma are just places we visit, not places we move into permanently. Sometimes we have to have a visit to be able to build bigger and better in our permanent place. Yes. Like, they are not what defines us. Even if for a time they are, like, there's something we experience rather than something that is us. Are they making sure you know where your scissors are placed? Kaylin's pretty good about helping me when but I have two pairs of scissors, crafting scissors. I've got a pair that like travels in this stitching space, and then I have another pair that is in like my travel stitchy, I don't know, pack thing. This, I have a pair of scissors in here. So that takes care of almost everywhere that I stitch. Cannot always remember where I put it last time. Yeah. Hey Hallie, how are you? Oh. I told my daughter that if, actually, she basically told me this. I said I really wanted to try this protein shake thing. But if I couldn't, then next time I leave the house, we'll stop by Starbucks. Because if I could keep the coffee down, I'm going to go back and get more coffee. Because this is activating my stomach more than I want it to. I'm going to keep trying, though. You have a big ol' honk of magnet on my light. They get stuck there. That is, yeah. Mines live on my lap when I'm stitching right here, but they have to be on my left side because I'm left-handed. But sometimes I set it down on my right side and then I have no idea where my scissors are. Like, that's how easily I lose my scissors, is which side of my body they're sitting on. Have I been sick? My body is just reacting to like all of this stress. It's what it does ever since I broke the first time in 3 years ago. My body has reactions to emotional stress. This time it's just extreme. It's very extreme, like the first time. But I'm handling it better because I'm a different person and because I have all of you. So, yeah. So like food is not, like my body rejects food. And so it's really hard to have any kind of calories going into my body because my body will like gag and stuff. So it's tricky. Yesterday I managed a coffee and lemonade. Like I had a couple sips of a shake, and that did not go well. So yesterday I had hardly anything. Today I've had lemonade and a few sips of this shake, but like I'm gonna keep trying. You love to eat your emotions. I had sometimes I have that where I want to eat the emotions, but like when it's this kind of a stress, it doesn't. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know, it's what my body does. 3 years ago I lost like 20 pounds in 2 to 3 weeks. Like that's how bad it was. It's not a healthy way. Like people were like, "Wow, you've lost so much weight. You look great." Like I'm like, "Well, I don't recommend it." I don't like lose the weight, but do it healthily, please. Don't do it like I did. Joyce, that's funny. You were looking for a drop needle. You even moved your chair. It was still connected to your floss. And you're like, oh, oops. I know, neither are particularly healthy, Hallie. It's true. I feel like, though, like, sometimes you just make the best choice. Somebody yesterday, reminded me of that, is that like right now what's most important is that I get any kind of calorie in my body, because I'm not even consuming what I need in order for my body to function. So like I'm still able to function simply because it's only been a few days, but I need to make sure I have those calories. Hi. I'm I think I'm doing better than yesterday. I'm not as sleep deprived, at least. You did find one that you previously dropped. Well, then the search was not all in vain. I'm doing better. It's just going to take time still. I know that, and I'm okay with the time that it takes, so long as long as it continues forward. Today I'm angry. Like I'm angry. I'm just angry. I'm angry at how I was treated. Hi, Charmaine. Always watching Too Shy to Talk. You are always welcome to just lurk. That is okay. I do have sunshine and I'm so happy about that. It is so, so, so needed. I did get sleep last night. I did. Not like the best sleep, but definitely better sleep. So that's good. And I truly believe that my sleep last night is because of the community. I'm still happy I'm still stitching. I literally could not get, like, stitching is therapy. Like, I needed to be occupied. I need to be occupied. But like I also know that I need interactive occupation too, so hence the live streaming a lot. 3 years ago what I did was I played a game that had an interactive component and I watched a TV show concurrently at the same time. This is healthier. I'm healthier. This is good. Somebody left me a comment about this bookshelf and how it's wonderful to see it grow like a little bit, like working on it every day, allowing that, like a little bit every day just builds. It builds up, and this is big. And like I feel like that's what it is. Like this piece is very symbolic of me. Like my journey is in this piece. Like I whew, look at the top row and I remember like how I stopped working on this for a year, and I know why I did, and I remember coming back, and I remember a lot of things, and I know tears, and like my whole journey is in this piece. And in the end, this piece is a masterpiece. Like that's how I think about it, as a masterpiece. And that's what I'm doing for myself, is I'm like becoming a masterpiece from those efforts I'm putting in, like every day. Charmaine, I think so too. Like anger is good. It doesn't replace all the hurt and everything, but I'm really shocked that I'm angry as quickly as I am. So, oh, I'm Nida. Wait, Nida. I'm glad that you got a section finished. Stitching is like stab the person you're angry at. I never see, to me it doesn't feel like I'm stabbing things when I'm stitching. I feel like I'm creating um, I feel like I am creating something that I want. That's I never feel like I'm channeling anger when I'm stitching. It might get you in trouble. Oh gosh. Rice Krispies is easy on the stomach. Oh, that's a good idea. Like I could really have plain something like Rice Krispies. I probably see that I feel like I could do. I don't have any. I need to go to the store. The problem, oh, Hallie, see, that was so much more succinct than I managed to say it. It is a physical representation of my journey, my growth. I mean, it's a amazing piece, and I completely am in love with it as well. But it is like more than that. It is absolutely more than that to me. And none of my other pieces have that kind of thing to me. Like, I'm attached to them all, just not in the same way that I am to this one. And that is how I have the I don't know, dedication to like work on it every day. Hopefully I remember Rice Krispies by the time I'm done this. I probably will. I will remember because I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. Oh, 10% on the Grand Library. Supersize max color 10% is definitely an achievement. I'm playing thread chicken just a little bit here, as I have like 6 stitches left in this color in this area. I have like, I have 8 full coverage pieces right now. Rivendell on my birthday, that will be number 9. I really like the idea of starting all the Lord of the Rings ones that I have, but my daughter forbids me. And I know that she is forbidding me because she's thinking of me long term. So much dedication for Super Size Max Color. In my mind, um, that's the only way to get all the detail in the bookshelves. And that is what, like, I loved the piece and needed all the detail. So it's been absolutely worth it to me. Oh, that did not work out for me though. I've been really excited to see how many people stitch on like supersize max color pieces since I started. Like there were people who stitched it before, but I've seen more and more people feel comfortable or crazy enough, I don't know, to take on a supersize max color. But it's not for everybody, that's for certain. Tent stitch all the way. That's true. All the way. Yeah. Yep. Always love tent stitch. My lips feel so dry though. Oh, I bet you I have. Here they are. I got something. It's not the best thing to put on, but it's something. There. Now it's on my finger. Okay. Here. So next weekend, everybody, is 24 hours of cross stitch weekend. Who's doing 24 hours of cross stitch weekend? You're really close to starting stitching shelf last night because of all the talk of new starts yesterday. I know, we talked about new starts so much. I didn't actually start anything new yesterday either. And I'm okay with that. I still have this urge to, but I'm happy with the projects I did stitch on yesterday. Planning to do most of the bookshelves after you. There's a lot of bookshelves. That's ambitious. I like it. If I ever do another bookshelf, it will be Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Unless something else comes up that takes its place as my second favorite. Hello, how are you? Wait, I said your name, Agnieszka, right? I have to think a little harder on some things right now. Um, there's two charts, Joyce, that look very similar. One is called the stitching shelf, I think. The other one is called a stitch in time. One has a center medallion and one doesn't. It's Agnes. Okay, I will try to remember Agnes. I really like watching people do the stitching shelf, but it's never really drawn me to personally stitch on it. But I love watching people stitch on it. In English, okay. I do not mind trying to pronounce names not in English. I just can't guarantee that I will get it right. And so, whatever is preferable to you. My maiden name is Samoan, and so I understand like having a difficult name that sometimes you're just like, it's fine. You can say how you want to say it. One of your new starts is in the UK and the mail service. It stopped over there. I hear that stuff in London and the UK is because of strikes that continuously happening. Like, oh yeah, Joyce, are they striking? I hear that that's happening a lot. It makes it hard, like, for the Australians to get stuff because it always goes through, like, London, it seems like, and it gets stopped there. There are strikes. Okay. The stitching shelf for like a thank you to stitching. I like that. I mean, when you're not used to the language, like it is tricky. Like I'm used to American English and how, we say letters and vowels and, you know, combinations like that. Oh, hacked. What is your new start? Are you sharing what your new start is, or are you keeping it secret, Tracy? They don't know how long the mail will be at a stop now. That's unfortunate. Hi, Alicia. Caterpillars. Oh, the British Isle one. Did you do the first one? The North America? North America was the first one, wasn't it? I thought it was fun that they are now doing British Isles, so they must. It seems like maybe they have all of them planned out. I've never stitched a caterpillar cross stitch before. They're on that list of I have not done yet. Seems to be a long list because there's a lot of designers. You're not gonna do that one. You already know the U.S., Anne, right? Sometimes deciding on your pathing of how you're going to stitch is hard, and sometimes it's easy. Hey, busy hands. You'd love to do a national parks one. That'd be good. Did you make it on time? Well, I'm only an hour in. So, yes. I have another. I already forgot how long I said I had today. I have another hour and a half before I have to get off, so it could be a couple weeks or a month, as they are advising to not place any international orders. That's hard when you're used to like international. It is hard to not have that. Like that seems like a really bad, like between strikes and hacks and stuff like that. Like that's hard. Three days ago. Hi, Marie. I think I'm better in some ways. Still struggling in others. That's to be expected, right? Well, once the seller like sends something, it's yeah. I guess you can always pretend like it hasn't even shipped yet. Maybe that feels less frustrating. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't feel frustrating at all. And it's just is. I don't know. I'm sure it got shipped. I'm just saying, like, yeah, some products take like a really long time to ship in the first place, and so you're still waiting like 4 or 5 months before it even starts getting shipped. Like, you could pretend it's one of those kind of projects. Hey, ball four. Yeah. I did get some sleep, Betsy. More pandemic stitching today. I did get sleep. I'm still like very very tired, but I'm not the same kind of sleep deprived as I was yesterday. I don't know if that'll continue. I hope so. Like, I hope the sleep trend is like more sleeping than not sleeping, but we'll see. It's easier to deal with not being able to eat when I have more sleep. Hey, Holly. Today I am doing okay. Today I'm angry. um which is true. I am angry. I just don't express anger very much. Um but I'm angry, but like also I'm okay. I slept and I'm still having trouble eating. I have, Betsy, I've got lemonade in here. This is like mostly what I've had today. My daughter filled this up for me this morning and it's not empty yet. So like I have to take it slow, but I've got that. And I'm very very slowly working on a like protein shake thing. That one is harder, and I'm kind of fighting with my stomach on that one, so I might not make it to the end of it, but it also might take me 10 hours to finish it. We'll see. Um, I was thinking of something that I can eat or I can try to eat, and I really like the Rice Krispie idea. Like it's one flavor, and I like bland enough to where it's not hyper palated. That's not a word. I just made that up. I don't know what the word is though. Um, so I might be going to the store in order to get, which is not really in the direction of anywhere I'm going, but that's okay. It's not far. So, like at this point, I'm like, I'm willing to give the things a try because I really would rather, um, hold on a second. Nope, nope. Okay. Uh, I, I, I know I need calories, It's just very, very hard to get my body to accept them right now. But if I can get my body to accept something, then I can build up from there. So there is that. And I don't know how long it'll last either. Like, there's not much a doctor could do for me in this case. Something is better than nothing. Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. It's just, it's hard and it's okay. It's okay for it to be hard, and I'm glad that I can, like, share that that's what I'm going through, I guess. Yes, step by step. Like, I'll do it. I think last time it, like, I didn't have the mental capacity to think about how, like, the different things I could try. And I didn't have all of you guys, so I didn't have suggestions either to, like, try to evaluate what it is that I needed. Thank you, Holly. I know, I feel it so much that you guys are all there, and it's literally the best thing. Plain baked potato, the thought of that right now does not sound good. But it is plain. Hmm. Having I'm not sure what it is for that one. Like, why does the baked potato not feel like I'd be able to do that, but I feel like I could do something like Rice Krispies or Cheerios, like plain Cheerios. I don't know. Light things like crackers may work if I can't keep food down. Yeah, that's where the Rice Krispie idea came from. Some noodles with soup. That's actually a really something I should see. I've got broth, like homemade broth, stock, stuff, I don't know, in my freezer. That would give me like nutrients and calories. That's a good idea. Crackers and butter when you were feeling bad, that all you can manage. Yeah. I think I could do tea. I don't think I can do toast. The thought of toast is not. It's not good. my internal sense says no. Oh, ramen. You know, I think I could do ramen, but without their spice packet. Maybe. Maybe I could have just the noodle. I really don't know. Ooh, I have an apple. Grated apple? That's interesting that you say grated apple, because a whole apple sounds gross. Not gross, but like, bleh. I love all of these ideas. Um, See, literally, I would not be able to think of this on my own. Because right now I'm like, food, and I think, gross. I can't do it. Hey, Case, how are you? add a bit of lime and Valentina. I don't know what Valentina is, but not the spicy one. I don't do spicy very well, and definitely not right now. I can't, yeah. It is more digestible. I can see that. It's already partially broken down. Yeah. Yeah, see, I have apple. I had this nice, like, this is what dinner today was supposed to be. I have cabbage. I was going to cut the cabbage up small, and then I was going to cut the apple and cut the onion, and I have like a chicken and apple sausage. I should not be describing this because now I just, ugh. um, I'm willing to cry on screen, but I'm like, let's not gag here. Like I was really looking forward to this meal, and now like I can't eat it, and I can't even think about eating it. I can't even think about making it. Caitlin, is that you? Hi. You need me to extend your time.
No, I just said I texted you one day I could not answer you, and then I realized that you wouldn't notice if I texted.
Can you ask your thing now, or do you need me to answer via text? Okay. I have Pip in here now, apparently.
Huh?
Pip is in here now, apparently.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Just stitching. Am I feeling any better? I don't know if my answer on if I'm feeling any better is getting like more succinct or more like elaborately planned. Okay, somebody did just ask me about brat, and I don't think I even. It's probably Alara. Alara asked me, and we didn't actually talk about that. I was meant to ask what brat is: bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. The problem is that it's not an upset stomach that I'm dealing with. It is, well, food can cause my stomach to feel upset. But what's happening is that my body is rejecting the idea of food. Like, it's not even that I'm uninterested in food. Like, I would really like to eat something I'm interested in eating. It's that it won't accept it. It's not really the same thing as an upset stomach, and so, like, the idea of eating a banana, I don't think I could. Like, really. Rice, maybe. Applesauce, maybe. And toast does not sound like. I can't. I do like this. I do like some of these ideas, like the grated apple, the Rice Krispies, the ramen. Just without the spice packet, that would not go over well. Um, but maybe like a little bit of chicken bouillon for flavor. Maybe. I'll have to tread carefully. Very carefully. But I will try all the things, and then like whatever I don't work, I will allow other people to eat. Okay. My daughter had me a question for me. I need to answer, I guess. Okay, she needs me to manage some. Butter noodles? Is that literally just noodles with butter on it? Yeah, yes. I was just thinking that, Betsy, is if I thawed out some of my broth and used that for the noodles or rice. Ooh, that would be good too. And I have those things. Like I wouldn't have to go to the store, so that would help. Case, I didn't actually answer your question how I'm doing. Like in some ways I'm okay. Like I earlier I said like it feels like I was pushed off in the deep end and I'm trying to find my way up, and everybody has been magnificent in pointing the way up. Like, So in many ways, I'm better. Um, in other ways, it I think it's like this physical thing that is mostly. I don't know. The mental thing is like I'm angry. I am angry, and there are things that are running through my head because of that. And those will pass eventually, and I may need help to just keep myself occupied. That's what this is. That's what you guys are doing literally right now, is keeping me occupied while these thoughts have time to run their course, and I don't know how long that'll be. Um, okay. Um, I think I. Oh, I only took care of one of the things that she asked. Why couldn't she just tell me while she was standing right there? um, but I will. I'm going to have to. Thank you for being here, Charmaine. I'm glad that you talked a little bit too, though you're always welcome to just lurk. It's fine. Oh, on her. What am I doing? Managing my daughter's technology. Uh, well, physical and mental hand in hand. And for me, it's emotional too. Like this physical is happening because of emotional, and the mental is just, a part of it all. We are all here to help get. Yes. This is very true, Case. I feel that. Um, okay. We'll figure it out. All the ideas are so helpful. Hi, Danielle. What have you missed? The monsters riding the bus. We've talked about monsters riding the bus. We talked about the UK strike mail stuff. We we talked about helping me find something for my body to eat. Wait, that sounded really weird. We talked about finding something my body will accept. For lots of camaraderie. There we go. I think that pretty much covers everything, right? You have not missed any singing yet. Nothing has sparked a song. So, there's that. You want food now. Somehow all of these lives, it brings in food. It does. You love my voice when I'm singing. It's relaxing. Thank you. I'm not a power singer, so there's that. Like, I'm not the person that you want to, like, belt out Broadway songs. I love that it's always random, too. Like, it's not like, I have prepared a song for you today. It's always like little snippets. It's funny. You've recently found out you can eat. Oh, yeah, all white things that definitely can cause stomach problems. I have trouble with rice, but I'm trying sometimes I do okay with rice. So I'm trying to figure out um like what makes the difference with rice, but yeah. You'd be stitching too, but your pattern keeper is not reading. Oh, boo, pattern keeper. That makes it hard. Teddy the dog is going crazy because you're not giving him attention. Oh, I figured that you meant can't. Yeah. Avocado? Hmm. I don't have avocado right now, but I don't know. The thought says maybe. I would have to try it. Some deep breathing before trying to eat. It's not a bad idea. I think it was Tracy who last night just kept reminding me to breathe. Yeah. I can try. I really am willing to try anything. Um, well, I'm sure there's limits to what I'm willing to try, but I just don't like I've been through this before and I'm not really willing to just accept it happening again. Like this time I can take action in a way that I couldn't have last time. No salsa. Nope. That would not go well, no. No, no, no. Things with like multiple flavors is not sounding good at all. And that's what we've been talking about, Justine, is like what kind of light, fresh foods will my body maybe accept? Because that really is what it is. It's like, I don't know. My, my I don't know. It just is what it is, I guess. Like, I can't even stand in my kitchen. Standing in my kitchen, like, makes me gag. I had to feed my pets this morning because nobody else was up and we had to leave soon. Anyway, I was feeding them, but like in order to do that, I was like looking up at the ceiling, like holding my breath, like looking at the floor. I did it without too bad a gagging, but not the best. I mean, my mom lives in a completely different state. My daughter has been making my stuff though. She made this thing that I'm trying to drink. She made that for me. She is very encouraging. I am not enthused about this shake at all. It's like I have to alternate between sipping that and the lemonade just to be okay that it's there in my stomach. I think the biggest thing that is helping me is knowing that this is not all in my head. Like I'm not making it up. And there's something about expressing it to you guys that helps me like validate myself, I guess. My face says it all about the shake. Oh yeah, like every time I drink it, I'm like, ugh. It tastes okay, but it's not sitting in me very well. Like normally I would drink it and be just fine, but this is not normal. And cooking the ramen in broth, which I think is what I'm going to try. Or even grating the apple, maybe I'll anyway. She's going to have to do it. Like I will not be able to do that part of it. My face is very expressive though, isn't it? I didn't realize this until um, like I watched some other live streamers just looking at some options and things, and there was a it was like there were long periods where nothing was crossing their face even when they were interacting with people, and then there were other times when they were like, oh, now I'm animated, but it was kind of like spurts here and there. That's not like me. Nida, you're right, I should, but I'm so hungry. And the shake like is more filling than the lemonade. um I should. I really should. Problems, you know? I feel like one day, and maybe not even that far, you know, I can be normal again. Like, can I have normal problems? I'd like my normal problems back, please. And just them. It doesn't have milk in it, I will say that. Um, the shake I specifically had her make it with water. But so it's water, a protein powder, and some banana. The banana might be what's the problem, but it could also be the protein powder and the banana. Yesterday's shake I tried, not thinking, it had peanut butter in it. That did not go over well. Like, I didn't get it past one or two sips. I'm normal. We all go through. It's true. We do all go through things, and I just feel like um, right when something's so acutely a problem, like it's so strong right now. That is when I'm like I don't want this as the problem. Danielle, extreme emotional stress is what's causing this. It's basically a breakdown, but like my foundation is good. So, but my body still reacts very, very, very strongly and sensitively to emotional stress. So, it could be the banana. I probably should have just had the powder, but the powder on its own didn't sound good. The addition of the banana seemed like that consistency would be good. And obviously it's not. I made a I tried it. Like I said, I'm trying it. I'm trying all the things. Not all the things. I'm trying many things. At this point, I really just want my body to have any kind of calorie. Because lemonade is not calorie. Like, it keeps me a bit hydrated and it gets something in my stomach, but that's about it. Certain foods like banana, peanut butter, or chocolate. Well, shoot. Because that's a chocolate protein powder and it has banana in it. It's all the wrong things. I just realized something. I don't even know that I could handle a grocery store. I'm like, I can just go and get Rice Krispies. Like, I would have to send my kid in there to go buy the Rice Krispies, which she can do with no problem. But I just realized I don't think I could handle a grocery store. I barely handled going into Starbucks the other day. Yesterday. That was yesterday. So yeah, the ramen thing and the broth thing, that might be the thing that I need to try because going in a grocery store could be like hilariously bad. Oh gosh. I'm so glad that I can be happy about this. Shauna, I didn't say hi to you before. I thought it in my head, but then I was stuck on lemon and milk. Um, so hi. Yes, I have homemade broth. I need to thaw it now that it has been brought to my attention that I could think about this. I've never just I I always hear good things like, "Oh, drink bone broth," kind of like a tea. I've never actually done it. But like it's sitting in my freezer. Why shouldn't I I should. I should try it. Maybe I should ask Kaylin to start thawing it. Actually, let me just go to my door and ask her. Hold on one moment. Oh, I have to get up if I do this. Hey, puppy. I forgot you were there. I forgot you were there. Okay. Kaylin, you know the broth in the freezer? Can you pull one out and, like, put it in the big metal bowl and maybe put hot water in so it's hot? Is there an allergen? Oh, well, I can't hear that. Thank you. Here, come here. No? Okay. Okay. I've tried just about nothing, Danielle. Mostly because going in my kitchen is awful and terrible. Like I can't handle going in my kitchen. Um, but I'm getting a lot of ideas today. Yesterday was like, uh, I'm not even sure I could consider these ideas yesterday. So I guess that's a good thing that I'm able to engage at least this much in the idea of food. Once I have the broth, because the broth is frozen in bags of like 8 cups. So once that's thawed, I'll be able, if my body will take it. Let's just assume it will take it. If it takes it, then I'll have, 8 cups in which to use in different ways. So I can try it like on its own, like a tea, or maybe with some vegetables. Mm, maybe. I could even put some of the vegetables. Well, no, I don't want to overtax my system in trying to eat things. Um, yeah. Though eventually, like maybe tomorrow or something, I could try it. Could try something else. Yes, I'm just hungry. You've mastered the Malsey Placer. Next time I come at you with an unfair challenge and you have lots of Oh. Um. I didn't think too hard about the challenge, and like I had no idea how long it was going to take me to get. Like, the rabbit is a tiny piece, and I just didn't think of how few stitches I was going to need on that. Like, getting that same percentage on this piece would take significantly longer. That probably would be a more fair challenge, is with this one. Rice or noodles? I think noodles. Noodles sound better than rice to me. So, but I can try both. I'm willing to try both, just at different times. It's not food, but may help with liquids, chewing ice. I can't chew ice on like a normal good day. It hurts my teeth and makes me cold. I don't know if I could try it. A likely excuse. I just needed a win, Jess. I just needed an easy win. That's the deep dark secret right there. I needed to make sure you had a handicap. Oh, shaved ice might work. I don't have a way to have shaved ice though. I have just ice cubes. Oh, like a snow cone. Yeah, I could probably handle something like that. I just don't have the ability to make one or buy one. They don't sell snow cones in winter. You go, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. There's your song. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you could grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now. And I am. I'm like angry and hurt, but like I'm happy. And that is not something that I could have said, I could have done a year ago. So that's good. Chick-fil-A. Oh, I have a Chick-fil-A. Oh wait, it's Sunday. Chick-fil-A is closed. I was like, oh, there's a Chick-fil-A near me. They'll be closed. But maybe another day. Because I have a feeling I'm not just dealing with this today. It Whenever my gagging acts up, not to this extreme, it will act up. It usually takes a couple days for it to go away. This is extreme, so it may take a little longer. But we'll see. It will just take. All I'm trying to do is the best I can do, right? Sonic has baby. Ooh, I have a Sonic too. And they would be open. Sonic has lemon slushies. I really like their limeades. But the lemon slushie is tasty too. Aw, cuddles before she goes to bed. Enjoy those cuddles, Danielle. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Diane. It's literally a test on what my body will take and what won't. So I'm loving all of these ideas though, because it gives me a lot that I can draw on. Hi, Michelle. I'm feeling angry. And hungry. How are you? I did get some sleep last night, so that's good. And I'm still dealing with food things, but we just had a lengthy conversation about potential food things for me to try. I know I don't look angry, but like it's on the inside. Anger doesn't come out very easily unless I'm talking to the person I'm angry with. Or I'm talking about the situation I'm angry with, I suppose, to somebody. Yes. I'm hangry. Oh, in this case, I'm not angry because I'm hungry. I'm just angry at the way I was treated. So, I'm angry with the situation in general. Having hip pain. I'm sorry. Massage therapy. Those things like hurt but feel good. Whose butt are we kicking? I really, um, I don't often like to talk about like the actual problems because it doesn't always help. Especially because my intent is like moving forward and healthy. So we're just processing. But it's not worth it in a way. I also don't want to be a person who um, like speaks ill of others. So I find that my happy medium is I can talk about things that are within my control and the things that I am affected with without dragging somebody else down. Like just because I don't like how I was treated, um, doesn't mean that I need to um, act in a similar manner, I guess. So that's where my anger is, but it's better than, I don't know, like moping or self-pity or any more damaging emotions that aren't very constructive. Oops, that did not work. I'm at 57.93%, everybody. We are very close to 58%. Probably not today close, but tomorrow close. You're at 9.99. Nice. I I know 60% though would take me. It takes me like 12 days to do 1%. So getting to 60% is going to take me, what's 12 plus 24? It'll take me like a month. It's fun to near the percentages. Because you're like, yes. Especially on this one. On any supersize, I'm like, it just takes so many stitches to get 1%. Like, Alara, what did you say the Cross Stitch Studio page count is? 3,500, 3,500. 1% on this piece is over 7,000 stitches. So 2 of those pages is 1% on here. I mean, there is a certain level of insanity for stitching on huge things. But that's okay. I don't consider it a bad insanity, you know. People thought inventors and artists were insane all the time. 3.5, yeah. Okay. I'm glad I remembered that. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who'd ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I'm defying gravity. Flying high. You're 4,000 stitches into your new star and you're at point 40. Yeah. Oh gosh. What will be my focus after the shelf is finished? Okay, when this pattern is completely finished, which won't be until next year, everybody. Like, we've got a ways because this is only the third shelf. I don't know. I think I'm wanting to put a focus on my Lord of the Rings wall. So maybe that. But I do have a long time until I have to make that decision. Oh, thank you, Justine. I'm singing all your favorite songs. Good. I don't know a lot of songs like modern radio songs because I don't listen to the radio and I don't keep up with things like that. But I do like musicals. There's a lot that I don't know, but the ones that I know, I know. How's that for a very vague answer? You want to do a Broadway wall of cross stitch? That's fun. I have a hard time with new things a lot. I'm trying to, now that I know better about my nature, I know better why I don't do new things well, and I know how to approach new things better. But this has shown up in music a lot, is that I don't engage in new music very easily, so I tend to stick with the music that I know, and I introduce new music slowly. I have listened to once, but I don't like know it. I would not be able to sing to you once. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, we had a whole food song segment. So we definitely talk about food a lot. My hands are shaking. Like, not like a lot and not constantly, but they're definitely shaking. Island Girl 56. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're happy. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've seen it live 4 times? Well, I haven't seen very many live, period. So there is that. Yeah, it's not Kaylin, so I'm okay. I do think I tend to sing musicals, and have we done, I don't know that I've done a lot of Disney. Usually it's like random song lyrics, like somebody has said something that sparks like a phrase of music, and I know that one phrase and I don't know the rest of the song. Super helpful. I listen to a lot of K-pop now because my daughter loves K-pop, so we listen to a lot of K-pop. So I guess I'm kind of current on K-pop, but not other music. It was something you and your husband did. I see. Yeah. Kids change stuff. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for popping in for a while. I mean that you were here much longer than a popping in. I will see you around. You're in and out of K-pop, but listen to a lot of Japanese music. I think my sister, one of my sisters, growing up, she got into J-pop first and then K-pop from there. My daughter doesn't really, it's mostly K-pop. She'll listen sometimes to Japanese versions from K-pop, but not many. You think you have Encanto stuck in your head? See, Encanto came out later. Like, my daughter was old enough that she didn't listen to it a lot or watch it a lot. So, like, I kind of know some of Encanto, but not tons. See, all I really know about that, well, because I've listened to it a few times, but all I could sing to you is, "We don't talk about Bruno," because that's what everybody sings. So that's the part that I hear. But I know some of the other parts. Like, "It was our wedding day. Da 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 da. And there wasn't a cloud in the sky." Something like that. The kids at school want Bruno all the time. Well, now we can have Bruno stuck in everyone's head. I think the writing of "We Don't Talk About Bruno" was brilliant. Like the melodic. I can't remember the technical term for it, but it's not counterpoint. I know that. But like how everybody's melodies get sung together and they work together. If I were to have a Lowry stand in my bedroom, would I have it next to your bed or in the corner of your bedroom? Okay. My Lowry stand is in my bedroom, but not anywhere near my bed. Like, where we are right now is basically where I do the majority of my stitching, but like my bed's on the other side of the curtain. It's kind of like a separated space. But my Lowry stand's right here. It's very movable though, so I think I would put it next to, if I was stitching in my bed, I would probably move it away from my bed when I was done, like in between stitching. And for me, that would be a corner, but I guess that would depend on how your bedroom is set up. Here's something funny is that this needle threader, it's this cute little cat. I just got this. Somebody sent this to me. Um, and I can see some of the black is like on, it's going to be hard to see, but like along this edge, some of the black is coming off because I've used it so much. And I haven't had it very long. Your kids want Bruno all the time and they can talk to Alexa. That's funny. Like, what exactly is she going to hear? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy it for me, who's not eating. All right, Jess. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. Especially if they try multiple times and you're like, you're still not getting the right song. It's funny. 6-year-old granddaughter asks her, I'm trying not to say Alexa because mine will pop up. Mine's that way. That's funny. With K-pop, if the right song doesn't play after like 2 tries, she like has it play music from the one artist and then will like skip songs until she gets to the song that she wants. I think there's a workaround for anything. You have Pattern Keeper on one tablet, you just bought a second tablet. If you have the same you're using the same login, you don't need to pay twice for it. You can just download it. You would only need to pay twice if you're using a different login for Google Play or whatever it is. I mean, if I had to, I would absolutely pay for it twice because it does not cost that much and I use it every day. I'm glad it's not like a subscription service though. I'm glad it's like a pay once and you're good. I'm not entirely sure what this green, like, what is, oh, I guess I can see the, I'm like, I have the artwork picture up and I'm not used to having the artwork picture up, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm stitching. I could actually look if I wanted to. You have markup RXP, or RX. Yeah, like, it's usually apps and things like that are tied to your login, not your device. So you're able to do that. I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, I still am not sure what this is. Like, what is this? It's green. Whatever it is. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Jumping around on this chart is way easier than on that rabbit one from last night because of the grids. Without the grids, you're like obsessively counting over and over again to make sure you're going to the right spot. I can't help you with markup because I've never used it, so I can't help you with that. You're going to be that friend that reminds you to look at the clock only because, oh, it's 3 o'clock. Thank you. Alexa, set an alarm for 3:30. I totally would have forgotten, Alara. Although if I was late for this particular thing, it would have been okay. But thank you. Now Alexa will tell me when I need to do something. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Because I can't think. I'm at 406 stitches right now. So in 30 minutes, I probably will not get 170 stitches. Love you, friend. Thank you. Really, seriously. Last night, after finishing, like I was getting ready for bed and everything, I was like, man, I'm so cold. And Kaylin was like, Oh, no, I asked Kaylin, are you tired of me saying that yet? She's like, no, what I'm tired of is you squirreling everywhere. Like, you're so distracted, even worse than normal. uh, yes, I'm in the eastern part of the United States. So, UK is 5 hours. Oh, no worries. I figured out what you were saying. I know time zones way better having done live streaming because I'm like, at this time of my day, I get this kind of grouping of people, and at this time of day, I get like this grouping of people. Like from these countries versus this country. Like, look at all my geography skills. Not very high. I feel way better having given up the shake, guys. So lame. It's so early enough, I still have daylight. I think my sunset is like 5 something now. 5:15 maybe. I don't know. It's nice to see the time zones. Yes, exactly. Like at this time, there's no Australians because they're sleeping. I think the Australians are the hardest ones. It has to be my evening for them to be able to be here really. Or my nighttime. Thank you, Catherine. I hope that the ramen broth thing works. Or at the very least, broth. That would be a good step, I think. Not sure I ever thought that there'd be a day when I was talking about what I was or wasn't eating on the internet. Or in general, like, in this way anyway. Guys, I think I have 2 stitches color wrong right here. Can you tell? Does it make a difference? Two stitches out of this whole section, can you tell? Because I'm totally leaving it. They're like in the. They're like flip flopped, is what it is. So they're colors that are supposed to be here, just like slightly different. Location. Okay, well now you have Bruno stuck in my head. Collective you. It really does feel like just, I don't know, a gathering. Friends. I'm glad. You're welcome. I know I'm not really worried about it. Sometimes I will fix colors or like stitch over them, but in this case I'm like, nah. Not doing it. You could give me the words to surface pressure. Oh. I don't know if I know that one enough. I mean, I could sing Frozen to you. Like, are we tired of that? The last Disney movie I watched was Aladdin. And we talked about how many unusual words that they use in there. Words that maybe you don't quite catch unless you are watching with subtitles, which we were, because your ear just hears something different. But when you see the subtitles, you're like, oh, what even is that word? We looked them up. We looked some of them up anyway. I have still not seen the newer Aladdin. I haven't seen a lot of things. Movies are kind of like music. I don't engage in the new things very often. You can, you can go for some Frozen. I wonder what would happen. We could sing, what, Olaf? Bees a buzz, kids will go dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. The Aladdin, the live Aladdin, Kaylin watched it without me. I think she watched it like with her cousins or something. And so like I just never It's a crapshoot if you like it or not. um, I think that's just what it was, is that she watched it without me, and then, like, I don't know, I just never got around to it. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm. Finally find out what happens to water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies will think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer. La la la, ba do, ba 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 boo. But hot and the cold are just so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense. I forgot what part of the song I was in. Go figure. Winter, something about winter. Stay in and cuddle. But put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman. Hey, this is like almost done. This is so little, guys. And it's taken me all day to drink it. $8:45. This was poured for me at 8:45 this morning. And now it's 3:19. Life is short, I like to hold on to my dreams, relaxing in the summer sun, just letting off steam. This is reminding me of our conversation about no-me's last night. Although most of you were not here for that no-me conversation. This is one of my projects. Thank you, Balfour. See, a little bit better tomorrow is all I ask for. Like, every day, let's get better. So this is no-me's. It says snuggle up, no-me's. It's cold outside. So he's holding a mug of hot chocolate with marshmallows. Except they look like teeth to me. So, like, he looks like a monster. Like a monster no-me. With his mug of hot chocolate. Like, so I can't stitch it as charted because all I can see are teeth. I can't see them as marshmallows. See, Michelle, aren't they teeth? Like, that's what they look like. And it's so cute that there's marshmallows in the hot chocolate. But I think some of it is the shape. Like, they narrow a little bit down at the bottom and it feels like it's just a little too high in the mug. Yeah. I have a ways to go before I have to figure out that particular thing, because I'm way up top near the hat, in the hat. Like the top of the hat. I'm gonna tell him. Don't you dare. Now you can't unsee that. It's true. See, I've never seen them as anything other than teeth. And I was like, well, that's weird. Why does this Nomi have like monster teeth? And then it finally dawned on me that they were marshmallows. But it's not, it's teeth. Well, I don't want them to be teeth. I want them to be marshmallows. So I'm going to need to figure out how to make them marshmallows. I could just leave out the marshmallows, but I think the marshmallows are a really cute idea. Just not as is. It's like the creepy baby and the hate. I know which chart you're talking about, but do I know a creepy baby? What do you want me to? Oh. Okay. I need to look this up. We will see. Is it only in the small version? Oh, no. Charts by artist. That's what I want. Okay, here's the small. I'm like looking through the mirror or the screen to see. Um, Creepy baby. Okay, as soon as someone points out creepy baby to me, I'm sure I'll see it. But I don't right now. Where's the creepy baby? Now I Why do I want this to show me the creepy baby? Up here? That's what I'm wondering, is if it's like, sorry, it got dark because before I put my phone. Like, is this creepy baby? Like a sonogram picture? Yeah, I can see that. Or like here, like I can see this being like a nose and a mouth. Also like a sonogram picture. You see a wolf? Talking to the moon, trying to get to you. You know, when you see pictures in things, it's hard to unsee them. Oh, golly. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Picture sent. Okay. Catherine picked Needleberry Stitcher. She pointed out something in a Mirabilia. Okay. Okay, so it is that like second one. You got the eye, the nose, and the mouth. I like your little outline of the face. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? It is creepy. It's a 3D baby in the sky. Oh, there's my alarm. Alexa, cancel. I wish I could turn off her alarms by saying thank you, but it doesn't work. But I tried. Hey, that finished a diagonal though. I finished a diagonal at least. That's cool. I don't even know how many diagonals I've got left because I've not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and I lost already where I was. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know, like 20 more. I've got like 20 more diagonals and they're long ones. So I don't normally count. Yay! I got 462 stitches in, so not quite 570, which I like to do, but Sundays are not the days when I have time. So it is what it is. Ba-ba. Stitch pow. If I don't do this now, then I will forget forever. Not really forever, but like hours and hours and hours from now. celebration. And that means tomorrow I'll hit 58% because right now it's at 57.95%. I just said what it was and I already forgot. 57.95% on today is the 15th of January, y'all. It's halfway through January already. Thank you, Tracy. I promise you that you guys help immensely. Like, I'm just in awe, honestly. Like, the power of the community is amazing, just incredible. So, thank you all. I'm so happy that you guys joined me today. Well, we don't need that. And I'm positive that I will probably end up live streaming during the week just to continue to help move forward. So, but I don't have any kind of schedule. We'll see. I'm going to play this day by day. And yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah. At the very least, I know that I can move forward, and that I am, and that I'm better than I was a year ago or 3 years ago. So, thank you for the hugs, Hallie. Gotta get a kid to work. That's good. Thank you, Betsy, and everybody else who's here. Much love. I'll talk to you guys whenever we are around. Thank you, Agnes. Bye.